Hello, hello everyone. Changes are finally live. Whole bunch of bugs in the game. But at least we're finally out of the Stone Ages. So much decent quality of life. There's even a trainer card now. I wish you could switch the things here without having to switch what's like on your profile. I need to update my borrow. How's everyone doing? I think today's plans are to simply do some practice rooms and go over some of the newer stuff. Man, I have not been sleeping well. Well, mainly because the update dropped for me at 2 a.m. and I had 3 borrows saved up. Oh, yeah, I changed it for today. I forgot that I was still up. What do you mean CM practice? Well, I mean, the CM is in a week. Grandparents is a little rough. But I think a lot of people are, like, going to be... I mean, I think, like, for this CM, the tier list should be just, like, whoever's the easiest to build. Because there's just not enough time. And some of the stuff is still broken. Like, I know Rare Rico doesn't work. A lot of event chains don't work. So it's a little rough. Alright. Let's quickly... Yeah, everyone should have gotten the free crystals unless you started... Or actually, they give you these free crystals as long as you start before next month. So everyone should have these crystals for a free SSR limit break and a free SR limit break. I haven't decided what I'm gonna spend the gold one on. Everyone should have that. The event planner, event effect preview is super useful. And I mean, there's just everything here on the update for all the quality of life. Let me go buy my friend books. Yeah, so we also have hint books now, which is, I feel like, a really... It's weird to have it this early. But it's gonna be a slow drip to get all of these. But this is really helpful if you have, like, one Uma that you like running on a lot of different CMs. Just to make their stuff cheaper, consistently. What else is there? I think that's the only thing in this menu, right? Yeah, for some reason my Rainbow Cleat shop didn't refresh, but my gold and my silver one did. I forgot I was streaming today, so I already did my 10 pull and used the silvers. So, we unfortunately... I mean, I guess I have my single pulls that I can do. Is there another crystal from the special quests? We don't get... Well, I mean, there's like fragments. Every event gives you fragments. And generally, you get about you get 20 plus fragments a scenario. So if you do every event from now until the 1st anniversary or until the 3rd scenario comes out, you should be able to get another crystal. It might be... I had it estimated at like 24, I think, but because... But I don't know if they're going to include crystals in the Legend race that comes out in 2 days or not. So this could be 4 legend races instead, and it could be 4 SSRs and 6 SRs. Because when I initially did this calculation, it was without the legend race that comes out in 2 days, since that one came out before the crystals were released. So I don't know if this upcoming legend race will have the crystals or not. Let me double check. Where is it? Yeah, because I don't think I can check. I don't think it'll say if it comes with missions or not. Where is it? Let me see. Reset this, refresh. Yeah, it doesn't say if there's missions included with it or not. I don't know if this comes with crystals, because on the Japanese servers it didn't, but we also didn't have it previously. How many crystals do you get per year? You get about 1 full crystal per year. It gets like upped probably at like the 2nd year. Like there'll be more events, so but as of right now, we're on pace if you do every event until the 3rd scenario to get 1. It's about 2, maybe 3. Depends on how fast they include it. Because generally you get 1.5 per scenario, and every scenario is 6 months, right? I guess that would be like 3 or 4, since we're doing 3 scenarios a year. So but it's better to do it in terms of scenario pace, right? So when Mant comes around in when does the scenario release? In about 4 months? Oh yeah, it's 4 months between. In about 4 months, you should have another crystal. If you've done every event. You still have to do all the events. Like for example, one of the fragments in the story events, like the Halloween one that's coming out at the end of the month, you need 900,000 points to get that crystal. So you have to like do a lot of the events to the end in order to get the full crystal. So like for 5 story events, if you don't get 900,000 points on all 5, you're missing out on 5 fragments. You have to play the game. Well, I just like 900k is a lot higher than 700k, right? Because the new story events, the maximum point is 1 million for rewards. So you do have to like either you have to do like an event run, where like you just run all the event cards on like Bakshin or something, or you just have to play a lot more. Which is just like a really high number. Like, I don't think it's... Like, I barely get like 1.1 million, and I feel like I play this game pretty sweaty, right? I play like 8 careers a day, and I barely get to 1.1 million, but I'm not doing like an event run. So I think like it's going to be kind of hard to get that last crystal if you aren't, consciously trying to get it. And then for the hint books, like, I saw some questions about like why like it's so slow for it, but like these come from like events and stuff, and like first anti shops, things like that. Right now, if you look on like the wiki, they updated the amount that you can buy a year later, so don't take these numbers for granted. But usually it's like events give them, missions give them, things like that. Horseshoes aren't in the game right now for the hint books. That's also next year. At the first anniversary, I think there's like a limited shop where you can buy them, right? So the first anniversary, there's like, well, actually there's only 1 of each in the friendship points. There's 1 of each in the club points. That's what circle points are. And then there's 1 of each for the money. But most of the times you'll just get it from events. I don't know if they're going to include it for the Halloween one. I'd assume so, since it'd be weird not to update it for the Halloween one. Let me see, story event. Alright, so we're going to go to the Halloween one, but let me go to one in the future, like the Christmas one. Alright, so the Halloween one right now doesn't have the hint books. Or actually, I guess the Christmas one wouldn't have it either. It would have to be the one after Mant, which is this one. But like the story events have hint books. I just don't know. I mean, I'd assume they'd port these into the story events earlier. Like, it wouldn't make sense if the story events in this scenario doesn't come with the hint books, but they didn't come with it in the Japanese version because these books came out at the third scenario. So I can't say for certain that we'll have hint books at the Halloween event, but like it should. When am I gonna use? No, I'm just gonna save all my hint books. As soon as Christmas Ogre releases, I'm hint level 3ing all of the skills on it. So I'm not gonna use any of the hint books until then. I told you I'm a meta slave. Yeah, they did release the crystals early. I went over that a little bit earlier. I think I have it still in my shop. I don't think I'm using it on anything. I don't know what to use the gold one for. Because I wanted to use it for Sweep Tosho, but because now I have a copy of Rico, I'm like married to borrowing Pegasus as my second as my second gold, or my second speed, right? Because like on the Umas I can train, I can hit max speed with just Kitasen Pegasus. I don't even know if I want a level 45 sweep anymore. Where's my Windy? I think it's still level 30. Let me see. How many Windies do I have? Why am I getting the tutorial for that? I haven't even gotten another copy of it. Invest. No, I will. After Christmas Ogre, I'm gonna put the rest of the hint books into New Year's Haru. It's just New Year's Haru's potential skills kind of suck. So there's like no point in discounting them because the skills suck. I'm never gonna buy the skills anyways. I have a single copy of Windy. I might just dump it into Fuku because I'll have Nishino Flower at level 45 for Mant, because I'll just dump the second one into that. And I'm going to have a second speed card because I'm going to pull on a speed card. Right? So I think I'm just gonna pretend Windy doesn't exist. And like I'm borrowing Pegasus, so I don't think I need Sweep Tosho anymore. So it might just be a Fuku increase for that wit bonus. Well, I mean, it's just like I'm never gonna run Sweep in my deck, right? Like I'm just not gonna run Sweep in my deck. I think almost every deck this scenario is just gonna be Kitasen. It's just gonna be Kitasen Pegasus like high roll. Like, I can just drop Haru for Super Creek for the longer distances, and I think this is just, like, my default deck. Just longer distances, I put in another stamp, I put in a stamp card. Let me do my single pulls. Yeah, I'm sorry, I accidentally did my 10 pull, because I woke up and just instantly did it. There was nothing good in it. Like, it was a Bijin, a Dictus, like, it was a pretty lackluster 10 pull, but like, I just instantly gambled as soon as I woke up, and then I was like, oh shoot, I'm streaming today, I forgot about that. I also forgot that I had 100 pulls and tickets, because I was like worried that I wouldn't be able to pull on all of the banners that I wanted to, but I just completely forgot I had 15,000 carrots and tickets that I've just been like holding. So I'm actually not worried about not being able to pull on banners. Alright, let's do all our single pulls. The snack eating monkey meme? No, I actually don't know what that is. I have so many Bijins. You haven't tried using that? Oh, well, I used the. I think the Haru Guts is good to replace a power card and maybe a wit card. Pasa has a 15% Guts growth rate, so it doesn't hurt to. It doesn't hurt to bring in a Guts card for Pasa. I don't know why. I mean, okay, actually, I can't complain about those single pulls because I got Nice Nature on one of them. But it would be nice to get one of my SRs finished. I think 200 carats a day on these single pulls. So I got a Fuku yesterday. Maybe Maybe I'll have luck. I feel like I always lag out whenever I do Uma pulls. Single Nice Nature is low roll. Alright. Nice Nature. I really want my own Pegasus, but I think I just hold. I think I've accepted that with a level 30 Rico, like, it should just be good enough for the CMs in this this scenario. Like, I don't think I'm hurting for a level 35 Rico. Not that I would, like, you know, not want it, but... Did I even get a rare Rico from the 10 pull? No, I think I still have a level 20 rare Rico. Let me see. Where's my Rico at? Where is she? Yeah, it's still level 20. Whatever. I got lucky. I got the SSR. I guess let me just claim everything that's in here. Maybe I should just stop holding on to everything. Just so I have the crystals. Yeah, I still have 40 more pulls. I mean, I got Rico in 50, so like the way the math works, I should get another Rico in the other 50, right? Like, that's just how it works. Am I planning on pulling on any Umas soon? I'm not planning on pulling until Christmas Ogre. So it's like another month of saving, I think. I think it's another month of saving, right? Let me see. I would really like digital. I think digital is going to be really good. I just don't think I can afford it. Going for Ogre, Haru, and Fukukitaro. No, I've been kind of iffy on Fukukitaro, because I realized that if we're getting all these balance stuff early, Affinity might get reworked, and there might not be a point in doing Parents in Man. Because originally, if the Affinity changes came out at the 2nd year anniversary, the best place to do Parents is during the 3rd scenario, right? For the race bonus Affinity. But if the Affinity changes come out sooner, and all that matters are G1s, make a new track just isn't that important for parenting anymore. Yeah, that's why I'm like kind of iffy about, because like the only reason why I wanted Fukukitaro over the other 4 speed cards was because like it would be 8 months of doing parenting, and getting Fuku would be really good for the early miles for parenting. But I don't know about the longevity of that now. Because then I'm just be pulling on Fukukitaro for 4 months of longevity, which just sounds not that great. So I haven't decided. I don't know. That's a problem for future me to figure out. Yeah, I mean, like, it's hard to predict anything now. Like, I mean, all the quality of life that came out today, I was just not expecting. I was not expecting to come out, right? Throne angle? What are the odds? I mean, at this point, I think anything can happen. So, I think, I don't know, it's a little hard to... There is a chance, right? But I feel like, I mean... Oh, thank you, Liberty, for resubbing. Wow, it's been 3 months. And I've been playing this game for 4 months now. That's kind of crazy. I mean, they could just, like, slot it in, right? And then make this one a rerun. Like, nothing's stopping them from... Nothing's stopping them from just, like, putting in a second banner. Because they've already overlapped the banners. They could just throw in a random banner at the start of Man. And then just have the one that's at the end for some reason be a rerun. So like I don't want to say that like there is no chance that they don't. I can't find Throne. Am I stupid? Ancestors and Guide. I thought I had a note on it. Oh, I'm scrolling way too far down. Yeah, because like what they can, I mean, what they can do is just release 2 banners at the start of the scenario, right? One with Narita Top Road, one with Throne. Like nothing's stopping them. Or yeah, they could just replace Vegas and do a double banner on it. Like that, I don't think there's a like I can't confidently say they're not gonna do it or they are gonna do it. Which does make it a little interesting, right? Then that makes owning Nice Nature a lot stronger because you can't borrow it. It makes owning a second speed card a lot stronger because you just need to borrow Throne. Like, Throne is just so strong of a card that I think your bar slot is married to it unless you get your own max limit break version of it. Okay, I think I've killed enough time. Maybe we should go into room matches. Luckily, okay, my favorite, I think, quality of life is the room match change, where now I don't have to constantly click everything, because I just click remake room. That is, like, actually one of, like, my favorite quality of lives from this. So yeah, so I already pre-set up all these rooms. So basically, as soon as these room matches are done, I can just reset up the room and then repost that room code. But I've already set these ones up. Let me pull up my runners. So I have a Taiki here with a little more mid-race than, a little too much mid-race. I think I have 10 skills for mid-race. I should have dropped 2 of them and grabbed Nimble Navigator, but this is my Taiki. This was the deck for it. Just, all I have is Kitos and Black, and then I borrowed a Pegasus. And then these were both made in one run. Like, these were both made in one run, so, like, obviously I need to get Mile S, right? Like, that's pretty important. Mile S is, like, almost a length of advantage. So, I need to remake both of these. I wanted to run Brian instead of Pasa, but I lost 2 borrows on Brian's career, so... I've lost 2 borrows already doing Brian's career because he keeps crashing at a race. So I'm just gonna... I just have this Pasa made for now. And then I'm gonna use all my borrows on Taiki. And then this was the deck for Pasa. I used Haru instead of... What's her name? Helios. Because Pasa has a 15% guts growth rate. So it didn't hurt doing like guts explosions and stuff. Yeah, but both of these were made in one one run. I'm gonna remake this Taiki after stream today using my 3 borrows. And the crash is fixed? I have no idea, but I'm gonna fix this Taiki with Mile S. I don't really want Turf S instead. But I'm gonna fix this Taiki, hopefully, you know, cap out on speed and stuff. And then I'll move on to Brian afterwards. My Haru, I have yet to do any progress. This is just the Haru from last CM. I have not done my runs on Haru yet. It is fixed? Okay. But I think I'm going to still work on Taiki, because Taiki is a lot better than Brian. Holy, why is this so long? Brian's a little bit more consistent to make, and just consistent on the track. What were the sparks for Taiki? Yeah, just power. I'm using a level 30 Rico. I think if I had a level 35, like, you know, I max out on speed, I'd probably get 650 stam, but it's whatever. Like, this is just the deck I'm gonna run. I might use the last limit break on Fukukitaro, or the gold crystal, after the pulls to, actually, because I want to finish the 40 pulls before I use the gold crystal. But I guess I don't have anything else to use it on. But yeah, those are my 3 that I'm running. You know, nothing like, I mean, Taiki's meta, but I don't have Mile S on either of them, so shouldn't be too strong. What the? Why did I get kicked out? Did my stream go down? No. But I'm going to... It's going to be in here. I'm going to set up the race spot. So you can enter through here, and then I'll pick out 10 people to get the room codes in this channel. And then hopefully it's a little faster, because you should have all your racers like in your preset team. And then we'll go ahead and watch them. And this should be a lot faster process. I'm going to be a little slow because it is a new, like, workflow. Like, I have to make the new room codes every time, but hopefully it's a little faster than how these originally went. Just wait for the free pulls. You got your final copies in a 10 pull. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm also doing with the selector ticket, because most likely the selector ticket's going on Creek, and most likely I'm not getting Creek from the 40 pulls, but I might as well wait because it's not like I'm running Creek until I'm not running Creek this CM. But most likely I'm just gonna get the level 50 Creek. And it's been a while since I used the menu for the crystals. I have a max limit break 5. I have a level 30 fine motion. And until limit break 3, fine motion isn't really stronger than an SR wit card. Like, limit break 1, she's kind of on par with the max limit break SRs, so there's no rush for me to get it to level 40. If I got one more copy, then maybe, getting a level 45 fine motion is better than getting a level 50 Creek. I mean, Limit Break 1 and Limit Break 2 are stronger, or like as strong as a Max Limit Break SR. So it's just like, if you were gonna run an SR, you can run Fine Motion instead, right? But I think the best pace chases for Virgo other than Taiki, there's not really much. They're all kind of like on an equal tier of like not as consistent, right? What are the thresholds on Pegasus and Fine Motion? It's 45. Most of them are level 45. There's only like a select few cards. Either they give you a skill that's like super important, like, I don't know, Super Creek. Like, Super Creek, you'd run any version of the copy to get Swinging Maestro. But most of them are at level, or Limit Break 3, level 45. Some select cards that give you really strong gold skills, like, I don't know, Mr. CB Wit is good at lower limit breaks. Maruzensky's Speed is good at lower limit breaks. I think Agnes Tachyon Speed at the 4th scenario is also fine at lower limit breaks. But most of them, you would... Like, unless a card is explicitly stated as a strong at lower limit breaks, you should just assume that most SSRs are good at level 45. Alright, let me... Okay, I'm gonna delete this. So hopefully everyone who wanted to enter entered, and then we are going to use my bot and pull 10 people to... It's been a while since I streamed these races. We're gonna pull 10 people to join the rooms, and then we'll go ahead and watch them. Use the ticket and Creek to get Fine Motion up to Limit Break 3, or get a copy of Super Creek. I mean, it's just like one copy of Super Creek just isn't that strong. Besides, like, giving you Swinging Maestro. Whereas, if you get a Limit Break 3 Fine Motion, you could use it now. Because, like, you're not going to run a level 30 Creek this scenario. And we will get another selector at the 1st anniversary. And between now and then, it's not like there's a card that comes out by the 3rd anniversary that would have more potential than Super Creek. And you just wouldn't really run a level 30 Super Creek. But yeah, you could also save them both. I would my best recommendation is just to save them both. But if you want like immediate power now, the Limit Break 3 Fine Motion would be stronger, right? Because you can now include that in probably every deck except like one long track. But yeah, if you're ever in doubt on like what to do, just save them. Like, if you don't have your pulls planned out, you should just save. Like, just do more research before just pulling the trigger. But I think your two options are, do you want immediate power now, or do you want to, save and use them more effectively? Super Creek reruns during the 4th scenario, so it's a long while later. It's during the 4th scenario when with Mr. CB Wit, I think. Imagine the potential of a single 10 pull. Alright. Hopefully everyone is entering. Oh, people probably haven't filled out these 2 rooms because they tried to join the top ones. Yeah. Please just like throw in a random team of 3. Hopefully you have like your CM3 Umas, but it should be fine. You're saying you're taking, but the marker on the shop is just annoying. That's why you just don't clear them at all. That way you can never get bothered by it. Alright. Let's go ahead and watch this first one, and then I'll set up the other stuff later. Alright, we're gonna do like a... Trying to think if I want to inspect everything right now, or... Yeah, I guess we can inspect everyone's Umas once we load in. Alright, let's see here. We got an air group here. Also, like, if you do these room matches and you see someone that you like, you could always save them as a practice partner and do, like, your own runs with their Umas. Where is your Excel? You don't have No Stopping Me, nor Straight Descent, nor Head-to-Head? Oh, wow, you have a level... You have a level 50 nice nature. That's pretty strong. 2 speed, 3 wit. Did you go for Runaway? Runaway, 850 stam, 500 guts. You got Groundworks, Runaway, Concentration, Mid-Race. Level... You have a level 45 Rice, but are running the rare Rico? You didn't get 2 copies of Rico? That's kind of crazy. Oh shit, that's not yours. And then you have an S Taiki. You have 1 Excel, but I mean, you're banking on the shooting for victory, right? Yeah, my Taiki loses so many points for not hitting max speed. I guess it was because I didn't buy the gold skills. Alright. Then... we have a grass from URA. Okay, we're not gonna... Is this also from the URA? Okay. Is your Taiki built? Okay, your Taiki's built. Now we have a Taiki here. You have Straight Descent as your Excel, and obviously her ultimate. The one thing I don't like about the practice partner thing is how big it is, because it's harder to look at skills. Like, I hate having to scroll through all the skills because the save as practice partner is stuck there. Three Taikis. One of them will lose their ultimate, since Taiki can only ult from 3rd to 4th place. How did I get Straight Descent? I ran Helios, but you should try to spark it, or get it from an explosion. Umastan, yeah, both my Umas have Umastan. I think I have like 10 sparks in my parents. It's not that good on this mile. Umastan's only good if your frontrunners don't have groundworks. I'm worried that the Taiki in 2nd place because she hasn't ulted yet, and if I pass her, she's gonna ulti like at the perfect time. So if I pass this Taiki and she goes into 3rd, she's gonna ult. Oh, she doesn't even need it. I think I'm gonna lose because I don't have Mile S. Well, pretty late no stopping me. I don't know if I hit another Excel on Condor. Oh, you just got cooked by a Mile A Condor. Ulting at the perfect time doesn't matter. You get 1 second of it, as opposed to getting 5 seconds of like a full Excel. The 1 second of Excel that you get doesn't give you enough speed. But yeah, I mean, you lost because your Taiki was too far up, so you lost shooting for victory. But like, the longer you delay shooting for victory, the better it's going to be. Because it's not like if you carry over the 1 second of Excel, you automatically go to top speed. Like, Taiki's ultimate is just not that great. But yeah, you lost because I never passed you, because I think you were just way too far ahead of me. I couldn't ever pass you for you to even ult in the first place. So you also probably lost because I hit dueling and I have 600 guts. But I don't have Mile S on this Pasa. But that is unfortunate. I think your Taiki is good. Just unfortunate when there's not enough people in front of you, right? Like, you need 2 people in front of you to guarantee that you ulti. But I am gonna steal your Taiki. Actually, I'm gonna steal your Suzuka as well. Because your runaway Suzuka is pretty good. It's weird seeing Uma spread out at the corner. Yeah. Stolen. Yeah, this is a good Suzuka actually to show off runaway. So we'll be swiping this. Thank you very much. So now I have to put up the code blocker. Hopefully everyone got a room. Or if you guys are here, please don't enter into this room if you already entered, because I need to we can click open up with the same settings, do this, and then I can copy the code. Oh, that makes it so much faster. But if you guys were just in that race, please do not enter that one. I'm also going to remove access because everyone's been in a room. But please do not re-enter into this new room that I made. But now I can just do that after every race. The Uma spread's kind of grief if you go too far out. Yeah, it's just more RNG on top of RNG, right? But man, that's so much faster than me clicking all the buttons to remake the rooms. Alright, what we got here? Another Taiki. Has straight descent. Some mid-race. Mile S. Man, me not having Mile S makes me look so jobber. We got dodging danger, prudent positioning on this Smart Falcon. We actually have mostly everything for front. I don't think there's really much more you can get, right? Maybe one more skill rather than double circling top speed. But that's pretty much the whole package for front. We have a Curran here with Duty of Dignity Calls. Someone made a Mile McQueen with groundworks? That's crazy. That's crazy someone ended up doing the Mile McQueen. That seems like such a, like, terrible parenting. You have to hit an inspiration and win the spark roll. Like, that is crazy. We have a Teo here. Tactician. This one's a little rough because it's so easy to misfire. But you have head on. I guess you get head on from winning the triple crown, right? You get head on from there. Which is pretty good. You have a low... Your gold city's higher than your Kitasen? That is unlucky. You have a level 55 Rico. Why are you borrowing a level 45 Fine Motion? Like, it takes like 1 minute, probably less than a minute, to search for a max limit break one. So, maybe switch the borrow to that. Maybe it's okay, you know what? Yeah, that's fair. If it's like one of your actual friends and you're trying to give them, you know, their friend points. That's fair, that's fair. And then another runaway. Wow, 2 runaways in a row. You have dodging danger and prudent positioning. Early lead. You ran Smart Falcon, but it doesn't give you groundworks. I guess it gives you prudent positioning, right? If you finish the event chain. Oh, I late started? Oh dear. Why am I 7th, 8th, and 9th?
期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気エルコンドルパサー、サイレンス鈴鹿、快調に飛ばして行きます。さあ、花に立ったのはサイレンス鈴鹿。このままリードすることができるか。
Let's see, Runaway Suzuka. This Falcon is right on her. What? Oh. Wait, yeah, she's like... This is not the lead that a Runaway should have in the mid-race. Already lost the lead in the mid-race. That is a Runaway and a half, I guess. I mean, my pasa's 9th. Like, the only thing I can hit here is Furious Feet into no stopping me. Nah, I think I'm cooked here. I late started on my Taiki, so I'm just 7th, 8th, 9th. Yikes. Oh, my team actually got glued there. I mean, I assume? I mean, you have Runaway. Like, you can't turn that off. What do you have? You have 1 mid-race? 2. 3 mid-race? What's the fuck with that one? I hate scrolling through these. I hate the save as practice partner. I just wish it was like on the side or something. Unfortunate. Alright, gotta put up Maru again. Let me remake this room. Copy. Paste. Take down Maru. Let's go to our next race. So much faster. I mean, these are all on fall, right? Like, I'm not turning off anyone's groundworks. Let me double check. Fall, firm, sunny. Okay. Let me double check that I'm not turning it off. What do we have here? No. Oh, I was gonna say no front runners might be a problem. A little on stand, but you have double. Oh, you got acupuncturist. I was like, why do you have straightaway recovery? You hit double acupuncturist. I don't know how much I like Russian Gale here. You also don't have groundworks. Okay. Hopefully you're rebuilding that. This was made in the URA. This was not made in the URA because you have so much width. No acceleration, no straight descent, no head-to-head. No stopping me. That might be rough. We have a gold chip. You have no stopping me, straightaway spurts. Double S. I guess you have iron as well. I forgot it for one of the rooms. Wait, what do you mean? Furious Feet. Actually, quite a decent amount of skills. Yeah, Iron Redshift, so you're going for the 6th into 5th. Dream. On your left. I mean, I don't even know if you need Redshift on Ryan, because if you hit Iron, I guess it's just they win more. I feel like if you hit Iron, you should just win. Alright. I really need this Pasa to be in front of me. Like, really badly. I really can't be second. Oh dear, my Pasa is a little high up. Yeah, solo front just is just not good. Like, I don't think I'd ever win. Even like a safe. Oh, actually, you're just gonna get past here. You might just lose Rod to a pace Pasa. That's a little early. Unfortunately, I got passed. How does Fairy is such a weird skill to gamble? Or at least Ryan's in 4th place. Okay. They're shooting. Ooh, I didn't hit any other Excel. No straight descent, no. Oh, there's straight descent now. Playtime's over. Head to head. Okay. That might be in. I might lose. I'm gonna lose because I'm lose to a gold chip. Was it a mile less difference? No, I was behind by 2 lengths. What even happened? Did it just hit without stopping me? It just hit like no stopping me or something? That's crazy. Yeah, 2 lengths I can't even cope that. It was a mile less difference. What's my Taiki? Check Asmaru for angling. I mean, didn't... Oh, it doesn't even have angling, yeah. Bar to Falcon. A Falcon with a Haru? Wait, this is a Dirt A? Is this a Team Trials Maru? That makes a lot more sense. My bad, I should have recognized that that was a Team Trials Maruzensky. Alright, what we got here? Oh, actually, wait. Let me start the race instead. What deck would I recommend for Taiki? Like 2 speed, 2 wit, maybe Rico, and then the last one's kind of a flex. Alright, what we got here? Okay, I'm gonna ignore your Maruzensky because I'm because it does not look right. You got a Guts Daiwa, okay. Off of 1 Guts card? Wait, you only have a level 40 Fine Motion? I guess you can probably... I mean, you should use your Crystal on your Fine Motion, right? Borrowing this for... And you got taking the lead. And running the double Groundworks. Is your Wit high enough? I think a level... I mean, your Fine Motion being higher would definitely help you out. It's 45 now? Okay, nice. Okay, so you're running double front, and then you're trying to chariot them with the Suzu, right? And then the Suzu also helps you try to spot struggle with another runaway. Oh, you really value taking the lead with Groundworks. Oh, never mind, the Suzu doesn't even have Groundworks. What else do we have? Smart Falcon with dodging danger, prudent positioning. Okay, we have a Maru that was built for the CM, right? Was it? You don't have groundworks. Guess you're still in the mines. The S-Maru mines. I got decent, You have a very, cope parent sparks on that. FF, no stopping me. Iron, Redshift. Slick Surge, 5 Excel skills? And you really are just hoping something procs on that vodka. Rudolph's secret events were buffed? Oh. So like does her 7G1 rins give more stats now? That's the only one I can think of. There's 5 fronts. My Taiki might struggle here. Okay, it's gonna be an early Daiwa Scarlet, it looks like. It's gonna proc at the 50% mark. I have to push up past 2 Summer Marzenskis when the corner starts. Is that possible? Yeah, I don't think... Ugh. I don't have enough mid-race to keep up, even with Pen. Man, Taiki just gets bullied out of... If Taiki gets bullied out of 4th place... Ooh. A little too early. Oh. Wait, what happened to the Daiwa? Wait, I wasn't paying attention because I was trying to figure out when my Taiki would ult. It died. I mean, he lost to a mile A Taiki without shooting for victory. She got rushed. Ah. I guess, yeah, because you're Guts Gaming. How much? Oh yeah, she's definitely dead. 507. Right, so yeah, rushing while spot struggle just kills you, right? That's rough. Also, you Resplendent Red Ace at the 50% mark. So, I mean, definitely not the most ideal race. Yeah, rush during a spot struggle, like, you would need, like, probably 200 more stam in order to live that. I mean, it's just RNG, right? But thank you for blocking the slobby for me, for my Taiki. Yeah, she red ace at the 50% mark. Like, I think your Daiwa's kind of in a really bad spot. But also, all she had to do was beat out... All she had to do was beat out a non-shooting for victory Taiki shuttle. So, I think it's just unfortunate. Bad luck in that race. Alright, our last race, and then I will pick out a new 10 people. Is that an end closer, Maro? Yeah, you love end closer, Maro. That was stopping me. FF, Redshift, and Iron, 4XL. Oh, I forgot how bad your deck was. Yeah, I think pace nimble nav also is like a little awkward. Shaving? He's in my club, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, his deck looks okay on other stuff, but running gold ship for Umastan, was it? Right? It's just absolutely insane to me. Yeah, it's just genuinely insane. Yeah, that's why, like, when most, like, people will say that Nimble Nav is most consistent when the final corner's in the late race, so, like, mediums and long tracks. Because if you just swing out and there's nobody next to you, you just lose Nimble Nav, right? It's a gambling skill. On a mile, it will always be a gambling skill. Like, I wouldn't say it's completely useless, but like it's just pure gambling. Is this boxing? Oh, it is front. It's okay. Smart Falcon, dodging danger, prudent. Wait, this is a pretty long scroll bar. Yeah, 500, 500. I mean, just don't rush, right? That's always, I guess that's always the thing. Curran. Got Tea Time and Speed Star to try to proc it. Pretty low on speed though, that's a little worrying. We have a runaway here. Pure, looks like it's a pure blocker. And then double end, Taishin. You're going for the Shadow Rocket instead of Furious Feet. I feel like it's just rough because how far away the straight is. Like, it's 100 meters of a corner before the straight for Encroaching Shadow. But I guess if you can stack enough mid-race and push up for it, it can be fine. And then, yeah, we already looked at this Marzinski. When it works, it works. I mean, yeah, that's just every skill, right? If you win the gamble, you win. Will Curran be in position? Does Curran need to be third or fourth, right? And then pass somebody? Right, while we watch this race, let me get the next set of stuff readied. My pass is in 6. Ooh, Curran's getting demoted. Okay, just as long as my Taiki doesn't get past and Curran doesn't proc her. No, 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 no! Don't get past! Don't let her all. I don't see a Colonel. Okay, I think Curran's dead. Oh, do I lose? Am I gonna lose to Edit Closer Maru? I don't have Mile S. It's so cocked. I don't have Mile S. Do you have Mile S? Mile S is like so much stronger because you get the 20% stat boost if you have 901 power. So like Mile S, you know, compounds on top of that. Which is like generally like half a length to a length lead. That's what I get for shaming his gold ship. I just got out-gambled. Yeah, like especially on a late surger, like Mile S is so strong. But I mean, I need to do more runs. Nope. I do like your Maru though. I will steal it. Okay. Yoink. It's a lot better when I can actually do practice rooms with like somewhat built Umas. Alright. So I will I'm gonna re-put up the I need to do a new channel for this. So you can enter in through the Champions Meet channel on my Discord, enter in through this button, and then after like 2 minutes, I will pull on 10 people to run it. You did 200 pulls on Boxing Pegasus banner, and you got 3-3. Do you use Selector on Pegasus if you have max on Kitasen? Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. Is mood factored into the 901 power bonus? Yes. So if you have exactly 901 and you have bad mood, you drop below the 20%. Yeah. So in the so when I'm saying I'm yoinking their Umas, we have a new button here where you can do a practice match, and it'll save all the Umas that you've been yoinking, right? So I have the Taikis that I've yoinked, I have the Runaway Suzuka that I've yoinked, I have that Encloser Maru that I yoinked, and you can have up to 50 here. You can also share your Uma, so like if you go to My Runner, I've never opened up this menu, so I have to download it. And like you you can click this button up here to share it, and then you can create an ID, and then people can use this ID in that practice partners. Like you can search people's IDs. The ID lasts 24 hours, I think. I think it was 24 hours. So you can search through there, and then you can yoink people, and then that's how you can make like actual competitive lobbies, right? Because you can just search for the Uma that like you want to try to practice against. So like if you're a front runner, like you should try to find somebody who made a blocker Suzuka or an ace Suzuka. They both do the same thing. So you're able to use it in exhibition matches to, you know, practice, or not practice, but like see how badly a runaway blocker gimps you. And like because you have control over it, you can just, you know, run it as many times as you want just by borrowing them as a practice partner. So I think this really helps in like the competitive aspect. Obviously, like I have the advantage because I do like 200 room matches, so that's how I see like the power level of my Umas versus others. But I think this really helps if you want to do more room matches in like a more competitive sense, rather than like joining in random rooms and hoping that like their front runner has groundworks or something. But being able to share codes and everything like that makes this feature really good. So hopefully Global becomes a little bit more competitive with that feature. Or at least like hopefully people can get a better understanding of why certain skills and why certain things are good. By using that feature and like seeing the effects of it and stuff. But I think that like really helps with the competitive aspect of this game. You want to practice against more jobbers. Alright. Hopefully everyone that wanted a chance of entering entered. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the 10 people. So go into my admin panel, and we will go ahead and pull. Are friends dead, as people are saying? I think it's just like anything can win, right? Like it's just no longer as dominant. I definitely think it's probably not the strongest role on this CM. I think it's not even pace that are strong. I just think Taikis are really so easy to build that you have a higher chance of just facing a high roll Taiki. Okay, so everybody here who got picked, I'm gonna at you in the room with the room codes. Let's go ahead and join one of the rooms with a team of 3. If you don't have a full team of 3 for the CM, just throw in like a CM3 Uma or something. Just throw in a mile or a team trials mile. Just throw in something that could run a mile, just so we don't mess up the entire like room match. Yeah, I think it's just more so like the other styles can catch up to the fronts, so they're just not as dominant as they were in CM3. So anybody who pulled Maru to try to win the miles, unfortunately got baited on it. You're saying so still wins lobby, so it might work in the real CM? Yeah, like, I mean, if you face a Smart Falcon, like, you know, Maru and, like, Smart Falcon, they're considered Seiyun bullies because they have that mid-race ultimate. Like, it's easier for them to be in first place. But if you face against somebody who just doesn't have mid-race on their S-Marus, like they don't have groundworks, they don't have the double navigation skills, a well-built Seiyun will always beat the Jobber S-Marus, the Jobber Smart Falcons. How many more rematches will I do? Because of how fast this is, I'm planning on trying to like go on for like another hour and a half. So probably like 25-ish. Now that I don't have to spend 2 minutes remaking the rooms. So probably try to get another like 25 rematches in. It's just a little bit slower today because I want to try to explain more since it is a new meta. Alright. This is a blocker. This is a blocker? Yes. Looks like a blocker. Or are you trying to win with Swinging Maestro? No, you have 1053 speed. It is a blocker. We have a blocker Suzu. Oh, we have another Suzu there. Guts Taishin. Very funny build. What are you doing? Okay, so you're not going for the rocket. You're going for Furious Feet into Redshift? Wait, this is a UR. He didn't even make this in Naohara. What have you been doing? Oh, you've been working on Guts, Daiwa, Pace. Duty, Shadow Break. Straight Descent, more mid-race. You have 7 mid-race skills and 700 Guts. Why do you have groundwork screens? Why do you have Disorientate? Okay. We have another Runaway. Also a blocker. So I think both of these are just going to explode, right? Like as soon as they spot struggle, since both of them aren't trying to win, they're just going to explode. This is going to be a good show to show. I was going to wait until we got another Runaway Suzu so I could do a practice room with 2 Runaways. But I guess this will also show double Runaway. No Mile Less, Taiki. You have Straight Descent and No Stopping Me. And then obviously her ultimate for Excel. And then 1, 2, like 5-ish mid-race. And then, let me double check, this block was made in URA. Alright, we won't go over this one since that's an old one. Guts Taishin might be good in CM6. I mean, I have Guts on my Pasa. 14k Turf A Haro. Dude, I need to do my Taiki. I hope I can get... I'm planning on doing like 40 runs on Haru. I really hope I can get a Mile or a Turf A Haru in like 40 runs. One of the Runaways is 2 Jobber, the other Suzu won't die. Maybe. I guess they're not spot struggling now because the one in second is too far back. I really hope the Suzu in second doesn't die too early. What? It's dying. Maybe not. Maybe I gotta take out Haru. Got 2 shootings from the Taiki. Passed one of them. Furious Feet from my... Oh, my Pasa's in 9th though. There's Head On as well, so it's the second Excel. Alright, so I think I'm at top speed now. I procced both my Excel skills. So, what, who am I fighting? A Taiki? Yeah, getting Head On my Taiki is just so strong. I got really lucky that one of the explosions gave me the new Excel skill when I did this Taiki run. Yeah, Head On is the gambling pace chaser acceleration skill. So I have this, I have Straight Descent as the other gamble, and then I have the 1 second of shooting for victory. I just think this Taishin didn't push up far enough, right? I guess you're just full all in on proccing Furious Feet. So if you miss that, it's just hard to climb up. Oh, let me bring up the blocker. Is Marzensky there? Yes. You have zero motivation to build aces? I mean, you can always just build, like, you know what? You can always just try to build something, right? Just throw in. Alright. Let's open up this room. Jobber build. I mean, my Taiki, I did in one run, right? I failed. I have level 1 shooting for victory because I lost a... Well, actually, no, I just didn't do another race. Never mind. I don't have Mile S. I just got, you know, lucky in my... Well, my inspirations are good. That's the only thing that isn't, that's, like, sweaty about this Taiki, right? Is that my legacy was pretty decent. But yeah, I mean, the two cards I have here is a maximum break Kitasen and a level 30 Rico, right? But this is like entirely on me sweating out a legacy, and being able to inherit like 4 skills from my legacy, which is why it has a skill list like this. But the gold skills on Taiki aren't bad. Like, me just having a more diverse set of skills is not that much different from like getting gold changing gears or gold mile maven. So I think the only issue is, you know, if you don't own Taiki. But Taiki is like one of the pretty easy ones to build. Vodka is still easy to build. Vodka still has Furious Feet. I think the main issue is just like not owning Kitasen Black makes it a lot harder. But I feel like my deck here isn't that strong, right? The only 2 cards that are here are Kitasen and Rico. And the only inherit I bought was Shadow Break, which you can get from a borrow. Oh, whoops. I still have my SRO. Alright, we have a Rudolph here with 4 golds. Wow. Very Midas shiny. Kiseki, Nimble Nav, Straight Descent as your Excel. Double Pal. I tried Double Pal. My pals are just not high enough level for it to work. And then we have a Taiki here, also with no Mile S Turf S. And then another Taiki here. Tactitional Tweak. Okay, but you have Straight Descent. I guess you have Acceleration here. This is your deck. And then... Oh wait, I missed the Vodka. FF. Groundworks. And then a blocker, I'm assuming. Yeah, blocker. Double rare pal deck. How much Uma stand sparks do I have? I think I have like 12. That was just me. I mostly sweat out. I'm sweating out parents because I don't really care about winning Mile CMs. I think there's just too much RNG in Mile CMs that I don't enjoy, like, sweating out for it. Like, at the end of the day, you just lose to someone who procs a perfect Nimble Navigator. So I'm just doing Uma stand parents because, you know, eventually I'll just be able to reuse that for other CMs. Mile CMs are like for me to have fun because I don't have the mental capacity to sweat every CM. And I just enjoy building for mediums and longs more than whatever a mile is. Well, actually I think I put more effort building my Haru than I do any other CM. Except last CM where I spent all my effort on the Ogre. But I don't like how miles play out. They are more entertaining to watch though. Ooh, lost the Kiseki. Yeah, I think like when they introduced the new PvP mode, the League of Heroes, like I'm also not gonna sweat for that. I just don't have enough time to do that, unfortunately. like I'm not jobber level, but I just can't sweat out every CM. Did I lose because I don't have Mile S? I lost by half a length. I need to get Mile S. Man. Losing because you don't have the Mile S feels so bad. Because getting that inspiration is so rough. Bad. This is a good Kiseki. Nimble Nav, Straight Descent. You also have Spirit Power. Full on gambling speed carryover, Kiseki. But you have a lot of mid race, so especially with Big Sisterly, since this one activates when you're trying to overtake. Yeah, this Kiseki is really good. I'm assuming you're gonna try to get the Mile S on your Taiki, like I am. But you also have Straight Descent head on, right? Yeah. Like the Taiki's good, just no Mile S. Actually, it almost looks exactly like my Taiki. I just have a little bit less speed than you, and like one more skill than you. But I think your Kiseki is pretty good. Get as close to front as possible, yeah. Like that's... And then you have 3 acceleration skills that you just gamble on, right? I guess you're not really gambling on Nimble Nav, right? You're just trying to hug the front runner to proc Nimble Nav. Alright, what do we have here? We have a Taiki, Straight Descent, Shooting. Yeah, I really just don't have S on my Taiki because I didn't buy gold skills and I'm missing the double S speed. That's crazy, that's like 2,000 points for not capping speed and not buying golds. I guess gold skills are just that much more points. Taiki Shuttle. Maruzensky with Restless? Pass learner. Okay. It's just... I mean, your Taiki's built? I guess these two are to chariot. Are these two to chariot your Taiki? Oh, okay. You just didn't have any other Umas. I was like, are you trying to chariot your Taiki into third? I was trying to make sense. We have a special week. Are you? Okay, no, late Surger, but you bought Pace Chaser Corners. Okay, that kind of confused me because I was like, you have on your left and Iron, but you have Pace Chaser Corners. I see, probably just leftover SP. Seeing sympathy on every horse because of Rico and like having that 60 SP left over. One race, it's gonna proc, right? There's gonna be enough people who have enough SP left over that sympathy is gonna proc. And then how do you Okay, you just went for on your left. On your left, no stopping me. Red shift, T-pulse. I guess T-pulse is your inherit. Kokyo. I mean, I'm never buying sympathy. I don't think I've ever. I usually don't have leftover SP, but you put the Ogre in pace. Uh-oh.
各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気エルコンドルパサー、ミホノブルボン、快調に飛ばして行きます。さあ花に立ったのはミホノブルボン。このままリードすることができるか。
Is it ever worth taking? No. Unless you really want to run like Neo Universe Autumn who procs Sympathy. There's almost no point in grabbing Sympathy. Because like once again, you need 2 other Umas to proc it. Uh-oh, I think I lost shooting for victory. Surely speed carryover is enough, right? I mean, I have 2 Excel still. Straight descent. Oh, I already lost. Okay, I'm dueling my Haru. Go, Pasa! Off the back of Haru. No, Mile S! I don't have Mile S. Another half a length. You also don't have Mile S. Okay. I think I just got raw powered. Yeah, because my Pasa is 926. Yeah, my Taiki just never ultied. Yeah, I mean, like, as soon as I get a Taiki with Mile S and then my other one with Mile S, like, that's good enough. Yeah, I just got cooked by the Taiki. Because it was in 3rd place. I overtook your two frontrunners too early. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Wait, I'm the only... Wait, I'm the problem. I'm the only one with the Taiki? Crazy stat spread. Very speed encroaching. Gold City. Another Guts. Bring back the Meta Slave. Okay, I thought you were gonna go for Guts on your Teo as well. I was like, there's no way, right? You have Head On, Straight Descent. That's good enough. Nimble Nav, just try to get as much speed carryover and pray that one of these... Or actually, you also have Ignited Power. You have 3 Gambles and Nimble Nav to try to win. Shapeshifter Mayo. Top Gun who gets Head On, right, from winning with one of each style during the career. I assume you did this with the Shapeshifter. Did you lose to Bitter Melon? Whatever, Bitter Glass? Oh, she has to run a long career. Yeah, you have to do a medium track. Or else she gets forced onto long for the finale, right? 1, 2... Yeah, you did too many long races, so you got forced into long with 642. Yeah, just too many long tracks in your career. We have a nice nature, Furious Feet, Iron, Red Shift. It's a mid race. The Unity races count for URA length decision? No, I don't think so. It's just the career. Oh, we have no front runner. Okay, I don't have that much power. I think a Teo should promote here. Because I don't have that much power. On my Taiki. The anime Teo should promote. It has 1100 power. Oh, okay. Or the Top Gun can. Unlucky pace. Your Top Gun has groundworks? Okay. Well, then I guess it always promotes. Dice mechanic changes affect all races. Yes. Yes, it should affect all races. Be a little careful, like in the scenario, for example. I just recently lost a run to Super Creek because she has a 7.5 recovery. And I lost because I didn't have enough stam. So Super Creek is a little bit stronger on long tracks. I've also been losing to cooldown McQueen a lot on Brian. I don't have an ulti. I did proc both my excels though at like a somewhat decent time. It might not be enough. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's enough. Ah. That one's not even a mile less difference. Lucky pace groundworks. Interesting. I mean, I went for it on my Ogre too, right? But that is I mean, that's a funny build. But yeah, I'm too far behind to even cope that I could have won if I had mile less. Am I washed? I don't even have mile less. Alright, last room. What do we have here? No fronts? Oh no, we have a blocker. Kiseki with a late Surger Kiseki, okay. Late Surger Kiseki with late B Iron Redshift. Ryan with Iron Redshift, Slick Surge, Updrafters. That's a lot of Excel. But I guess everything is just in case you don't hit Iron. Another Taiki. No other Excel besides her ultimate. Three with 2 speed. Another Taiki, mile S. Shooting, no other Excel besides shooting for victory. Now we have the runaway. Looks like it's a blocker with only 685 stam. I'm assuming it's a blocker. And then we have a vodka. Wait, do you have... I mean, you have angling. It could work, right? If you just... I mean, if you save enough stam on the downhill, it might have enough.
4番人気は9番
I can't tell if your Suzuka is an ace or not. Look at the runaway go. No. I might get a delayed. Hopefully I can get a delayed shooting here. Oh, I got pace down. Like slight second before that pace chaser corners. There's your first career you want to see. Okay. Ooh. Man, the gamble on Condra's Fury in this is just so bad. There's too much mid-race, like it's rough. Not enough mid-race, it's also rough. Head on. Straight descent to Shadow Break. Might be enough. Ooh, I might lose this Kiseki actually. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, oh, we haven't passed the 300-meter mark. I think Vanderbilt's gonna proc. Oh! Mile S. Mile A. Okay, I need to get Mile S on my Umas. A lot of these rematches I'm losing just because I don't have it. I think Mile S is actually so strong on backliners. Alright, I think that was the last set of this set. We post these room codes. By a neck. Unfortunate. What can you do? Oh well. I made those two Umas at like 4 AM, so I didn't even look for a better borrow. What am I doing? I need to put up the signups, right? Okay. Once again, /new race. I have signups here. You can go ahead and enter in through here. So go ahead, click this button if you want to be entered into for a chance to win one of these 5 rooms. Grow a longer neck. Okay. Let me look at my card list real quick. Bringing medium strikes, you can win the medium race. Sometimes gives you like a lot of effort for head-on. You don't. No, you don't try to do her secret event. You just hope that it explodes, or you have it on your parents. That's crazy to go out of your way for the secret event. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use the crystal on Fuku. But what if I get it in my free pulls? I don't think there's like anything else I want to use. I don't think there's anything else I want to use it on. Use it on sweep? I'm just never gonna use sweep. Like, there's just never gonna be a deck where I use Sweep Tosho. Which is why, like, I mean, obviously I would like Nishino Flower at level 45, but I can just wait until the 3rd scenario for that. So I think I'm just gonna use it for Fuku, just so I can have a level 45 Fuku for the CM. And essentially all future CMs. Alright, for this scenario. And then I'm not gonna use my crystal. I'm gonna select our ticket, Super Creek, at the end of the free pulls. So with the mediums and longs, I can use Super Creek. Is the Amira Vegas Guts card any good? It has to compete with the Haru Guts card, which is just a hard card to beat, and it's a little hard to bring in 2 Guts cards, like in general. Like even this scenario, it's kind of hard to bring in 2 Death's cards. So he's just in a bad spot. Alright, enough people should have signed up, hopefully. Everyone that wanted to sign up, signed up. Gonna delete the message, and then we will swap roles. Let's see. After these, I probably try to do 15 more races, so this set of 5, and then 2 more sets of 5. And then hopefully you can see enough of the meta. We haven't been having that many front runners, so it's hard to see how that plays out. Hopefully, after today's stream, I can steal enough like top rate Umas so I can like do the exhibition match, and hopefully that works. Especially since I still need to make better Umas. I think my team's also pretty glue, considering I've been losing by like a neck, by like half a length because I don't have Mile S. Alright. Anyway, everyone who got picked got added with the room codes. Enter in one of the rooms with a team of 3. Is Pegasus better than Fuku Kitaro speed in top red? Fuku, I mean, it has a little bit longer longevity than Fuku, I'd say. But I wouldn't really say Pegasus is better. They all 4 are on like the same tier list. All 4 of them just kind of have a different use case. Like Fuku Kitaro speed is really good if you're training Umas that can run mile, mediums, and longs, because the initial stats, all the early races in general, actually, all the early races are generally miles, so you want that initial 30 stats, and like the energy conservation, like up until the first mile that you can race, to build as much stats as possible to consistently win the miles. Is Fuku speed still using Grand Live or Grandmasters at all? I would say all 4 of them are weaker than Maruzensky speed and Agnes Tachyon speed. Like those 2 will replace all 4 of those speed cards, especially if you're playing front or pace. But also, like, I don't know. They all 4 of them just don't have that longevity, which is why it's like a little rough to... I would say maybe Pegasus out of those 4 would be able to be mostly used in Grand Live. Like, I think out of those 4, I would use Pegasus in the 4th scenario. But, like, if you're not playing front or pace chasers, maybe, you know, maybe you can get a Pegasus instead for the 4th scenario. But I think fronts will want Maruzensky speed, and pace chasers will want the scenario speed card. Ends and lates, you don't really have like a speed card that is quote unquote mandatory to grab. Well, not mandatory, like I wouldn't say Agnes Tachyon speed is mandatory to grab, because it's kind of falls off. But it's very strong in the 4th scenario with the scenario link. Because I think it gives you prepare to die. Is that the skill? We have a nice nature. Wow. This is a really good stat line for a nice nature for not running nice nature wit. You have no stopping me, Slick Surge. Not going for Furious Feet or Updrafters. We have a Kiseki here. I don't really have a comment on your Kiseki. You have Straight Descent. That's your and no stopping me. Oh, wow, you have no stopping me on all of them. You are just hoping that it procs, right? Actually, I'm surprised your stat line is this low with the cards you're running. Maybe just a low roll? I'm so used to like the other skills that are underneath changing gear. I'm surprised this is all like top heavied. We have a vodka here. Yeah, remember be a little bit another gold chip. Okay, it's just your CM3 one. I'm gonna be a little bit faster going through these just so we can, because I feel like I've explained enough, hopefully, of what's good. No front runners in this lobby. All scenarios have 6 months in between until... Is it Mecha Uma? Is it Mecha or Food Festival that they swap to 4 months? Ooh. I feel like a bad, oh, files. Whoops. Okay, it's Food Festival. Food Festival is when they swap to 4 months. But it's gonna be 4 months for us until the 8th scenario. I leaked my files. What Umas/shreds are coming out on top in this room? Taiki. Taiki and then like Late Surger Gambler. Have we seen a front win? I don't know if we saw a front win. Ooh, this is a good Condor's Fury. Alright, let's see if any no-stopping me's proc. Any no-stopping me's. Any no-stopping me's. Did no one proc no-stopping me? Oh! That is so late! I like on... No stopping me is just way too much of a gamble. On a mile. It's just like, you have to just pray when you swing out that you're next to somebody. But I had a really good Condor ult there. Beat out the Mile S with Mile A, let's go. Yeah, but I had a really, like, that was just pure gambling on Condor's Fury activating that late. Is my Haru N plus or just the bad late surger? Just a bad late surger. This is this is my CM3 one. I haven't worked on it yet. Free-to-play life gets harder or easier in future scenarios? I would say it literally just depends if, like, as soon as you're able to bank up 60,000 carats, so you can pull 400 on something, and just hope that you don't have to pull the 400 to max limit break. Like, that is your best chance as free to play. But with, like, knowing what's in the future, as soon as, like, you have... Like, you don't need the best meta card every single time. Like, I mean, the thing that's always touted is Super Creek is still used in the Japanese server. It's like, you don't need Air Shakur stamina or Sounds of Earth. Like, if you need a stam card... like Super Creek does its job, right? It's like, I think what's always touted as like must pull banners is just always people want the new top meta card, right? Like, I mean, I think you can achieve what deck I have as a free to play, right? Like this deck with Oh My God, Coconut Pasa has a level 30 Rico and a level 50 Kitasin Black. Those are the 2 cards that I'm running. Like, obviously, my legacies, like, getting these 3 stars are not feasible, but I didn't even buy a unique on this Pasa. And, like, I think this Pasa is competable. Like, I think if I had Mile S on this Pasa, I could theoretically win the CM with her. So, like, I don't know. It's hard. It's just, like, as a free-to-play, you just have to sweat harder. But, like, this is a free-to-play deck. I have a level 30 Rico and a level 50 Kitasin Black. Obviously, if you didn't start on the Kitasin Black banner, this isn't as free-to-play, right? But Welfare card, level 30 scenario card. Like, Kitasin Black is the only thing that's rough, because if you started after the banner, it's not that good. Yeah. Like, that's why, like, I really touted Kitasen Black as the only must-pull banner. Because having this card just gives you breathing room to compete. Like, obviously, my deck isn't as strong as all those S plus whale decks, but I can compete against them with this. I'm sorry that I'm using your Kiseki as, like, the person I beat. Actually, all you really have is a level 45 Fine Motion on me. So never mind. Like, you're also, I mean, you have one more SSR than me. But it's just like, I don't know. I obviously I sweated, right? Like, I have, you know, I'm like doing my parents and stuff, so I'm sweating it out. But that's just what you have to do to make up the difference in supporter card decks. Get Air Shakur. Like, a lot of these races I would win, and my Taiki just, like, the only thing that is, like, not really that different is I have a level 50 Kitasen Black, and then I have the SRs. And that also, I think, like, the odds that you... I mean, I don't want to say the odds that you face a Mega Whale is low, because apparently everyone's facing whales and I only face jobbers in my CNs. So I don't really want to state that, because... apparently I'm just wrong or something. But, like, I think you can be competitive with just, you know, Kitasen Black. Or something like that. So it's just like... like, obviously, you know, it's harder to win against a whale. Like, a whale will always have a better chance than you. Like, that's just a fact. But it's just like, it sucks when... I mean, if you don't have Kitasen Black Max Limit Break, this does not apply to you, right? Like, I think this is like the bare minimum to be competitive in the CM. Is having this one SSR. Hopefully, you know, you at least... Rare Rico here, once they fix the 5th event, is better than this Rico that I'm using. But, like, all of this, I think, is achievable as free-to-play. As long as you have Kitasen Black. I do have to preface that most of my statements are assuming that, you know, you have one SSR, Max Limit Broken. No, we've already seen Rome's team. We'll just real quick scan through it for people. In case you guys didn't see that. We do have a new team here from Pants. Runaway Suzu, 700 stam. Looks like it's a blocker. Maybe a blocker. We have a Top Gun with head-on, straight descent. No stopping me. This deck might not be free to play, right? That might not be free to play. And then we have a Narita Brian. Oh, you level 50 your Teo between the time you made this Brian and this Top Gun. What card did I use to farm Uma Sandspark? I just used actual Gold Ship. I did 15 runs on Gold Ship until I got an Uma Sandspark. And then I borrowed somebody's Uma Sandspark. So I haven't been using a card on my Uma Stans. I just pray, because if you have Uma Stan on one parent, you borrow a 3-star Uma Stan, and then you make a new parent with Uma Stan. Then when you borrow Uma Stan again, everyone in your legacy has Uma Stan. Right? You just have to initially create that first Uma Stan, which took me 15 runs on Gold Ship to make that initial Uma Stan. But after that, it's a little easier. You just have to use your borrows on it. But always like the first, like even Groundworks, right? Groundworks is another one of those mandatory skills. Like that first instance of trying to get Groundworks is so much harder than, well, unless you need to get that 3-star version. Or just pull digital for just beat Turf Queens, you're lying. I've lost against Turf Queens, I think, I think like 3 times now. I never fight them anymore. Did I code for any star with your code? Yeah. Any star for the first one, because you can just borrow somebody's Uma stand to inherit it. Yeah. Keep in mind, when you see those no stopping me procs, they need to be early on. Like, I think a lot of people are saying like, oh, no stopping me is so consistent, but no stopping me triggers a lot of the times during the final straight when you can't use it. Like, it's not that no stopping me doesn't trigger. I want to go over this because I'm getting annoyed a lot by like people saying, oh, no stopping me is it always procs on Miles. But just hold up. Like, you need no stopping me to trigger within these first 150 meters. A lot of the times, you'll see no stopping me trigger over here, and like, you just get no effect from it. Like, it needs to be when you're accelerating, right? And I think that's just really hard when everyone is swinging out like that. I mean, I've lost races to a perfect no stopping me. Like, that can happen. I'm not saying that, like, you shouldn't be picking up no stopping me. I think a lot of people are overvaluing how strong no stopping me is because they got gimped by somebody proccing it at the perfect time. Thank you, Pants, for blocking out the Smart Falcon, but I might have won anyways, even if the Smart Falcon didn't get blocked. But like, I mean, like, I don't want to dog on Rome and Pants here. But like, actually, your guys' decks aren't that great. Or sorry, not that they're not great, they're not that much stronger than my deck. How would I value Uma Stand versus... Oh, Uma Stand is not good. It is not good in the Smile. Like, there's like almost no effect on a Mile. It's a lot better in mediums and longs when you do get forced into pace down. Like, a lot of these people do have no stopping me, and it's just like, I think if you get gimped by a perfect no stopping me proc, yes, that feels really bad. But I've done like 50 races now, and like I've lost to 2 perfect no stopping me procs. And there's just like nothing you can do if somebody wins the gamble on you. But I have hopefully you guys can see the effect of Uma Stand and Smile. I have Uma Stand on both of my aces, and like it's not really helping me exit pace down. Dodging danger and prudent position you need on every frontrunner if you are playing frontrunners. That is like non-negotiable. If you like want a chance, you do need both these skills, unfortunately. Just like, I don't know. I think like if you get gimped by a no stopping me, like it just sucks, but like that's, you just got unlucky, right? Like they just rolled the perfect no, because like when you swing out like that, it is so hard to proc no stopping me at the perfect opportunity. I just don't want like you guys to get like, I don't want you guys to get like to not grab it, right? Like if you have nothing better to grab. Wait, what happened to that room? Like I think it's fine. I have no stopping me on my El Condor Pasa. But, I mean, I haven't actually... Has it helped me on any race? Maybe one race. I haven't really been paying attention to it. But maybe one of the races I won because no stopping me procced on Pasa. It's just like, it's so inconsistent. It is just pure gamble. You just find Nimble? Yeah, Nimble's fine. Because if it procs at the perfect time, 0.2 Excel is still really good at the perfect time. How good is Curran for the CM? I thought she was going to be really good, but Taiki is just so much more consistent than her. That is kind of rough. You have a Kiseki here. pretty similar deck strength to me. Actually, maybe level 50 Kitasen is actually a lot stronger. You do have the rare Rico over me, right? So it looks like we have somewhat similar deck strength. I might be a little bit stronger with the Kitasen. Okay, Gold City. I can't wait till Gold City gets like super buffed and everyone runs it. Oh, this is a Guts build. I have another Taiki here. Front runner Taiki with Furious Feet? Wait, what is... You rolled a 3-star stam, 3-star sprint. So that distracted me too. Front runner Furious Feet, you have to be 6th place or lower. I'm a little confused on your build. You're running triple front? I'd like to know what the thought process behind this build is. Because I can't really make sense of it. Wait, I guess I didn't check what time that Taiki was built. That's not this one. No, this was made today. I'm just confused what the Furious Feet is for. If you can date Rico before the New Year's, the first New Year's, you can get the sympathy. But I don't know why you would buy it. Lose ult, get Furious Feet? Maybe. I just can't make sense of the build. Rico date at senior year. Sometime on my Pasa run, I glued because I didn't date Rico early enough, and I wasn't using Barrows on Pasa. So I just glued it because I was just like, I'm not getting the Rico date, and like it was just making me so mad. Can I catch up to the angling and scheming? Ooh, I hit a straight descent. And a head-on. Yeah. Oh, am I gonna get passed by the Gold City? Oh. You better not have Mile S on that Gold City. You better not have Mile S on her. Did I just lose to dueling? No, okay, you don't have Mile. You have 1070 speed. Wait, I hit 2 excels like during the excel window. Did my Taiki like explode? Maybe we are in a Guts meta. Wait, I actually have no idea how I lost to this. But, I guess it works, right? Sorry, let me rewatch this. Okay, let me look at the Gold City procs here. Did I get rushed? Okay, no, I definitely had enough HP. Alright, let me look at this. I need to look at this Gold City's procs. I'm coping. I just want to know how I lost to it. Okay, hit on your left pretty early. Is it really just... There's no way it's just that, though. Was it really just on your left? And... On your left into dueling? Is that how I lost? On your left dueling is 3/4 lengths? I'm not saving this Gold City, I'm sorry. There is just... I would be so mad if I lost that in the finals. It was a very good on your left proc, yes. I didn't see keep it real proc, but that was like an ideal on your left proc. It could have also procced up drafters there since we can't see white skills. But I'm not saving that Gold City. That is crazy though, because like I also procced 2 Excel skills, right? But I mean, guts build works. That looked good. Just hit your Excels, right? Turf, A Mile, no stopping me, Furious Feet. What was your deck? Nice Nature Ogre. Wait, you didn't buy on your left? I guess you don't really. I guess you want to diversify, right? Furious Feet and no stopping me rather than whatchamacallit? On your left. You'd rather diversify into no stopping me. Not enough SP? Yeah. I think it's better to diversify like this if you couldn't afford on your left. Just because both Furious Feet and on your left require you to be 6 or lower, but no stopping me can trigger, higher up. Definitely way better than my old Haru. That is for sure. We have a Taiki here with no Excel outside of her ult. I don't know if that's enough. If you have your own Kitas or your own Rico, getting a Pegasus is really good in decks. So hopefully you can get your own Rico instead of borrowing it. Whether that be a level... I mean, even a level 31, I think I like level 30 Rico and a Pegasus borrow. Kishi Amazon. No Kira-sen, level 40 Bakshin though. You just get Nibble now from now? Yeah, no stopping me is just so expensive. And like, it's just, I don't know, it's not that consistent. Like, I don't know. Have we seen a race where I've lost to a no stopping me? I mean, I got gimped by a perfect on your left by a Guts gold chip. So I guess maybe nothing I say is correct. Sorry, that losing to that gold chip or gold city, not gold chip, like actually has me so confused. I mean, I guess if I had Mile less, maybe I wouldn't have lost that hard. I got paced down so hard because this Seiyun Sky late started. Oh, and I didn't proc a skill. Is that Ryan in 6? Uh-oh. I think Ryan's about to ult. Oh, no, we're still in the corner. We haven't entered the late race. Alright, second half of the final corner. No, Guts builds are generally like meant for sprints and miles because you don't need stam, right? If you want, you can increase floor stats And there's no point in increasing stam if you can increase guts. Did Veggie Orion pump some iron? Is that why I'm losing to it? Wow. Ryan with no one behind her into a 5-lane finish. He pumped. Third place Haru? Yeah. I think Mitchell Ryan's really good. I lost to the Haru. I am glue. Yeah, Mitchell Ryan's always good. Just owning let's pump some iron, right? Ryan might be the way for a low effort ace. Yeah, I mean, Ryan's whole game plan is B6 plates, right? There's not really much you can do to game that. Like, because how much mid race you have to take all depends on how strong your lobby is. Probably be better if you had, you know, 2 either front or paces, and then your Meiji Orion. But you pump, you just win, right? But what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-way finish, and then Ryan is a length and a half ahead. That's crazy. Am I gonna run a front blocker? No. I think the odds that I face a extremely strong front runner is just so low. That I don't think I need to run a front blocker. I'd rather spend that effort onto just making the Taiki better. So I guess I should probably spend that effort on Haru, because like this Haru will never win. Now that the second scenario is out. I think we have one more race. Yeah, one more race of this set. Wasted a lot of time on trying to figure out why that Gold City won. Okay, we have a runaway ace here. Pretty strong deck. Pretty strong deck. Runaway ace. We have a late surger vodka. On your left, Furious Feet, Nimble Nav. Let's put some Iron Redshift, 5 excels. And then an Ogre with Ace Ogre with Johnson. Oh wait, this is a team trials, right? This has to be a team trials one. Pace Ogre, Straight Descent, Nimble Nav, Acceleration. Redshift does nothing. Yeah, Redshift's not going to do anything here on pace. We have a Gold Ship, Redshift, Furious Feet as the excels. Really high power. 4 speed, 2 power, and pretty unlucky in training, I guess. And then a Curran with a lot of mid-race. Redshift also does nothing here on a pace. Yeah, I mean, both my aces are done in one run. I haven't done more than one run for my aces. So hopefully tonight I'll get a better Taiki. And hopefully Brian's career is fixed, so I can run a Brian instead of this Condor Pasa. This is a pretty strong Suzu, right? I mean, it has everything it needs to do runaway. Let's see if the paces can catch up. 2 breaks Brian's today. Yeah, dude, it was so annoying. Like, why is it only on? Was it only on like a select view that the run's just bricked? What's bugged? If you try to race one of the races in her career, is just like you cannot proceed. You get kicked out of the career. It was the make debut for me, and then I think like the Satsuki show broke. Oh, the Suzu might win. I have no Excel. The Suzu might win because I just lost my ult. That's funny. Oh, never mind. She died at the finish. Oh, I lost to the gold ship because I don't have Mile S. Oh, I lost to a gold ship again. By a neck plus a nose to a Mile S gold ship with 1052 speed. I mean, okay, I guess, yeah, I mean, if you want to win with a runaway, build a Suzu that is stronger than this one, right? You gotta build a Suzu that's stronger than this. And I'm pretty sure she died of stam at the end there. So it's like, I mean, I think it's just really hard to do it. Maybe if they had one more SSR, like if they had a Pegasus instead of this King Halo, they might be able to do it. Does Suzuka runaway block fronts every time? I mean, yeah, generally. She died trying to... Yeah, I think this is too low power. Like, I think you need Pegasus here. Like, you need Pegasus here so you can get more power rather than this King Halo. I think if you got, like, 200 more power... I mean, it's a length and a half, though. If you got 200 more power and got Mile S, I think this Suzu wins the lobby. You have one Pegasus. Yeah, but I think if you got like 200 more power and maybe like a little less stam, I don't know. It's really hard to get it to win. Like you just need so many stats, like super high. That I mean, you can go for it, but I think this power is just too low. Like you need Mile S to try to make this win against. Yeah, it's really hard to balance stats for a runaway. Like you have to do, like you have to put so much more effort to try to win with that against, like, you know, all of these. But yeah, I think if you had a Maximate, like if you had this deck and a Maximate broken Pegasus here, I think it's doable. Like I think on a high roll run, it's doable to get the runaway stats. Would it win against the average? Maybe. I mean, I guess it beat this vodka, and like, I mean, it beat my pasta, right? I guess maybe. Team Child's Ogre got second. Alright. Isn't the... What do you mean two Mutekis? You mean the one where she's like with Bamboo Memory? That's the first event, right? Yeah, Ugh. Okay, let me put up the signups for the next set of 5. Slash new race. Okay, so you can go ahead and enter through here, and I'll pick out 10 people in like a minute or so for the room codes room. Let me not link it. You thought it was two Matekis? I guess Bamboo looks similar. Let me see. Doesn't Bamboo have like... There's a conversation gallery? Sorry. Oh, is this like the conversations in... Oh yeah, this is the conversations in the main menu. I'm not getting rid of all those. They look the same. Do they? Do I own Bamboo Memory? I don't think I own a card of Bamboo Memory. Let me see. Firm yet and plain yet close. Yep. Oh, this is not the correct event. This is her random event that gives +1 mood, or... Yeah. It's off training site. I guess? They don't look that similar to me. I guess they both have like the white lick and like somewhat similar hair. I guess I could see like how you could confuse them. I don't know. I guess it's just like Bamboo Memory didn't have a card, or like isn't in the game, that like maybe you don't know Bamboo Memory exists. And that's why you got confused, right? Because I mean the card, I don't even own the card. Does Bamboo Memory even have a rare card? Muteki. So I guess, yeah, like if you don't know that Bamboo Memory exists, you could get confused. Alright. It has been 2 minutes, so hopefully everyone that wanted to enter entered. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this, and then pull the 10 people that signed up. Oh, you don't have to click every now? Really? Oh, it just instantly disappears if you enter it? Oh, wow. I always had the news because I was too lazy to clear it all. Ah, wow, now I won't have the new thing in the archive anymore. We are out of the Stone Ages. Let me clear my titles. Oh, it looks so clean now, like everything in the menu's gone. Alright, let me disable this. Right, everyone who got picked here, I'm gonna add you in the rooms code room with the rooms. Enter in one of them with a team of 3. And we'll watch it as soon as it starts. I'll do one more set of 5 after this, so we'll do these 5 and then one more set of 5. And then hopefully it gives you some insight on how the CM will play out. Obviously, you know, everyone who is entering it is a little bit stronger than what you'll face in the actual CM, but it should play out somewhat similarly, just at a lower level. Let me do this team trial just so I don't cap out. What do you guys think the team trial is gonna raise to? I'm too lazy to make team trial Umas right now. And like, there's no way it's gonna climb above. There's no way it's gonna climb above 530k, right? Like I'm still A2. I'm just too lazy to do team trial Umas right now. Does the Smart Falcon card still not give groundworks? Ooh. Yeah, like, I mean, yesterday, or last week, it was, what, 510? I feel like it's not going to go that much higher until, like, CM5 starts, right? Yeah, by the end of the scenario, for sure, it's probably going to be, like, 550k, I'm pretty sure. I just think that, like, until CM5 starts, I don't think that many people are... Because, like, it's hard to balance making an ace and the team trials. You haven't seen a big boost? Yeah, I think there was a big boost in the top rankings, right? Yeah, there was a pretty big change up here. Yeah, I mean, I need to redo my dirt still, but I did some of my sprints. But these numbers are a lot higher. 830k. Oh, I'm no longer friends with Eve. Yeah, I don't think 530 is gonna get reached. Maybe 520. Alright, hopefully everyone entered. Jagalaka, have you been doing... I know your fronts are good. Have you been doing a lot of tests Like, how are your fronts doing? I don't think there's enough fronts in these practice rooms. Oh, okay, I say as I face 4 fronts. What do we have here? Hey, Suzu Blocker? I don't think this thing lives. Not well. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. I think you definitely have room for improvement. I think like the ceiling for frontrunners, like you can always go higher. Your team trust? Yeah, I think my Haru is still in the 2-star outfit for my dirt. I don't even think one of my dirts have dirt A. I think my Ogre has dirt B. I'm just too lazy to update it. Okay. Yeah, like you always find like the one wit maxer that you can beat up on, and then that just gets you enough score. Like my Umas are not good, but as soon as I find a wit maxer and beat up on them, like I'll get the score. Ooh, 5th place Taiki. I'd have to beat out one of these fronts to ult. All your good spikes on Mario. That's my issue with Symboli Rudolph. Like all my parent farming is on Symboli, so I just can't run Symboli. The runaway's not running away. I don't think they built it to win. I think it's to stop blockers, right? This Suzu? I don't think it has enough stam. I might get a really good ult here. Ooh, this is a really good ult. I get the full effect of shooting for victory. I also have a really good Condor. Oh. Just Seiyun Sky is running. What is my Haru doing in second? I got gimped by a vodka! No! What was my Haru doing there? That's funny. I guess you also hit the FF. Yeah, if you didn't hit the Furious Feet there, I win off the Furious Feet Slick Surge proc. That's so funny. Wait, that's such a good Taiki ulti. I can't believe she just fell behind. Your Cancer Cup vodka? I mean, this is my Cancer Cup Haru. I just think Miles are just like so RNG that it's just, it's not worth, the juice is not worth the squeeze for me. One of the rooms haven't filled out. We have another Turf A Haru. You guys are just doing so much. You have a nice nature. Must be nice. You did 15 races? Turf A Haru. Oh, actually, I think I've seen your... Wait, do you have no stopping me? Oh, no, you don't. I'm gonna determine descent. I thought you had no stopping me on this. Nice shower. Taiki shuttle. We have another runaway. I just don't think we're in the correct time frame for Runaway to work.
5番人気は晴れ渡るスタート。各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
Run away.
サイレンス鈴鹿
But it's so cool.
6番待機シャトル
I
先頭集団を見ていきました。
I think you can make it, like, I don't think in a competitive sense you can make it work, but I definitely think you can get it built well enough to get some wins.
1馬身離れてライスシャワー。ここまでが先頭集団。サイレンス鈴鹿会長に飛ばして行きます。
Oh, my granny is still on screen. Oh, that's why you guys are saying S-Maru blocking. I was so confused. I was like, what do you mean S-Maru blocking? I think you guys were like talking about a race and I was like, is my stream delayed? Ooh, okay, actually, is this a decent Condor's Fury? Maybe not. Oh, I lost shooting for victory again. Oh wait, this Suzu is running away. Wait, it might be enough. This Suzu might have it. Okay, yeah, I mean, runaway works, right? Like, I don't think you can get it consistent. Oh, you have, what is it, 700 stam swinging? 730 stam swinging Maestro? Like, it just 730 stam, 420 guts swinging. That's about like a medium length. I mean, this is just RNG, right? Like, this one is literally worse than the other one we saw, and this one won. So, like, I just don't think you can get it consistent enough, but it can work, right? But somehow it just generated enough of a lead, surprisingly. Did it hit it unrestrained? Wait, let's rewatch the race. It might have hit it unrestrained. But they had a really big lead here, right? It did hit the unrestrained? Ah. Yeah, that's a pretty good unrestrained. 2 lengths lead from unrestrained though? I mean, I think, like, the main thing to take away from this CM is that anything can work. It's all RNG at the end of the day. Like, that's just how a mile is going to play out. Like, I think mediums and longs generally are significantly more consistent in, like, a meta comp. Fronts would have been the meta for miles. I just think this balance change... I think this balance change just, like, ruined what would be a consistent meta comp. How many fronts won today? That's Suzu. This is our, like, 20th race? That's Suzu won. Holy Midas. You have 5 gold skills? You did 15 races on this Taiki? You have medium A? You went for the secret... Did you go for the medium... What? You went for the secret event for head on? That's crazy. I just gambled. I just gambled and got it. That's crazy. You built for the Oh, Falcon won a lobby. Okay. So 2 fronts. I think it's been like a pretty even spread. Maybe next time I should put a counter. But I feel like also, like, you know, we see more paces and lates in these lobbies than we do fronts. So it's hard to, like, do a count of it. What is this Asmaru doing? Why is it blocking me? Why is this Asmaru behind the Taiki and why is she blocking me? Maybe in Polyxium, it would be more fronts? Maybe. Ah, I didn't proc anything, so I just dropped the 6th place on Taiki. Ah, and then I pre-fired the Condor's Fury. Because I'm passing my Taiki. My team is so glue here. Oh, the instant furious feat? Hold up. Pasta's cooking. Pasta's cooking. The instant furious feat. Into dueling with 600 stam. No, Mile ass. No, Mile ass. No, Mile ass. Ah, unfortunate. Close. How am I gonna cope if I have Mile S though? Oh, I didn't hit no stopping me. What do you mean? I can always cope. I can always deflect the blame. I'm never wrong. Well, to be fair, I mean, there's no coping on how I lost against that Gold City. That's like that scenario. There's nothing I could like. I have no idea how I lost that. Got a Ryan, stronger deck than mine. Vodka with 16 races. Okay, this is the old grass. Another Taiki has no stopping me. Straight descent. Suzy blocker. Vodka. FF. Yeah, made it a while ago. Have we had a no stopping me victory? Did the Top Gun win with? No, the Top Gun won with pace promotion, right? I don't know. I think it's just like do some your own test streams. Like, don't take my word for it, obviously. But this is like our 20th room match, and I don't believe no stopping me was the deciding factor on any of them. Like, most of the lates just won off the instant Furious Feet proc. The Ryan won off of Let's Pump Some Iron. Does no stopping me trigger here or not? Because it's like, yeah, the issue is no stopping me can only trigger in the late race, and everyone is spread out before the late race. So you just have to pray when you spread out that someone is next to you by the time the late race comes. Because right here, we're approaching the final corner, right? So everyone should start spreading out here. Okay. Actually, this is a really good Condor ulti. Oh, actually, I might hit no stopping me on Pasa. Okay. This is a bad example because I hit no stopping me on Pasa. And then she got blocked by the Suzu. But this is a bad example of race because I just hit no stopping me. I still lost. But that was a really good no stopping me, Brock. That I think because Measure Orion was to the left of me, so my Pasa couldn't spread out, and then she got stuck in the inner railing, and then she got killed by the Suzu blocker. But like everyone spreads out at that final corner, so it's just really hard to be, you know, behind somebody, because most likely you're in your own lane, and you would need someone in a lane next to you while still being 1.5 meters in front of you, which is just like inconsistent. That was a little bit of an anomaly. It still didn't even end up winning. But just like because everyone spreads out there, it's just like not that consistent. I guess I hit it there. But the stupid Suzu blocker. I got stuck behind it. No stopping me straight into the Suzu. Alright, we think we got one more room. Yeah, this float is so much better. Alright, last room with Jakalaka. Hopefully this time your Daiwa doesn't explode. Let's see if your chariot works. Your Asmar is not done. Gale might be worth it over Snow stopping me. I think that's a little... I mean, they're both just bad gambles. They're just both really bad. No, I think no stopping me is a little bit more consistent. Alright, let's see here. Okay, Daiwa, if Daiwa can hold this third place, she might... I was gonna say she might get a good rocket off. I think this build is just too hard for... Oh wait, she didn't proc Red Ace. Wait, is she in third? Wait, what happened to her? Where's the rest of the racers? Why is my Taiki the only one in view? No, that was a really good Resplendent Red Ace. Oh, I'm gonna lose to the rocket. You've got to be kidding me. I don't think this is a mile less difference either. I think you hit a nimble nav as well. Yeah, that was just like 2.5 links. That was just like a perfect rocket moment. There's just nothing I can do to catch that up. Or catch up to that. I don't think anything beats that, like that scenario, besides having a front runner that beats this Daiwa, so she's not second place for Red Ace. Wow, that was crazy length lead on everything else. That was the first time you've seen it line up that well. Yeah, I think like in order to chariot it, you would need a second runaway, right? Because you would need a runaway and then another run. No, because then they would spot struggle and then explode. I just don't know how to make it. I don't think you can make it consistent. You would need a second front runner that dies at like the 70% mark. I just don't think you can make it consistent enough to rock it. But yeah, I do think you can try to I do think like Nimble Nav on a dead runaway can work. Maru missed both recoveries. Yeah, I mean, it was just a perfect rocket moment because you overtook like on the final corner. All right, these are gonna be our last set of races because I am tired. / race. So you can go ahead and enter in through here. This will be our last 5. So we'll just have 10 more people. I'm reading this message right now. The partner codes have a 24-hour time limit, but you get to keep the partner in your saved partners folder. So this code right here for the runaway Suzu that was on stream, the one prior to the one that won, has a 24-hour like longevity, but you can always save it. All right. Do 5 more races. Because I need to do 3 runs today to make my Taiki better. Gotta get that mile S. Right now my Taiki I think has all turf sparks because I was too tired to look for a new borrow, and I needed to make something for stream. But hopefully I can find a good mile borrow. And then hopefully in like 9 runs, I can get the mile from one side of the legacy. And then I'll just throw in whatever Taiki I get. Since my side of the legacy has a lot of good white sparks, I just need the mile from the other side of the legacy. And preferably, they also have white sparks that I can use. Alright. I'm going to take down the signups. Hopefully everyone who wanted to enter entered. This is going to be our last 10. What are good uniques to inherit for pace racers? I mean, I think realistically only Narita Bryan. Duty Diddy Calls is good, but it's Narita Bryan is a 0.25 versus Duty of Dignity Call is 0.15. But both of those are like used on pace for the speed carryover. Red Ace would not be good now. Alright, everyone whose name popped up here, I'm going to post the room codes for you guys, and this is going to be our last set. So, I almost just showed the room codes on stream. Enter in one of those room codes that I added you in with a team of 3, and then we'll watch that on stream, and then that's going to be the stream for today. Will we be getting the Falco Groundworks update, or is that Cope? I mean, I'd assume so. I mean, it was on the list, right? Like, it was on the list of things changed. Did it have a different... Does it have different values? I'd assume it's a bug. Because Grass Wonder got fixed, right? Like, a select few cards got fixed. King Halo Power doesn't have Uma Stand. I can't imagine it wouldn't get Groundworks. Right, let me see. Right, because Grass Wonder only gives you Furious Feet now. It doesn't give you Updrafters. So, like, some cards got changed. I don't think I own any other cards I got, or Air Shakur. Okay, Air Shakur doesn't have Straightaway Spurt. Yeah, I mean, they didn't specify, but it was on the list, and, I mean, unless someone else can tell me, because I don't own Smart Falcon, I don't think. Did something about it change? I mean, like, we're assuming it's a bug because Rico's... wait, which event is this? Rico doesn't have her 5th event, right? Even though that this should have came out. So, like, just off of that alone, like, pretty sure some of the cards are just bugged. Because I think it's just weird that, you know, like, some cards, like this Grass Wonder got fixed, but then, like, No Umisi on a King Hela power, no straightaway spirit on Air Shakur. Right, or the yeah, she does just ghost you, right? Like you dial her up for the 5th date and she just doesn't show up. That is Does resting in summer cure night owl? I heard that it doesn't cure anything. Resting in summer doesn't cure anything. Alright, let's go to our last races today. Wait, what? Yeah, somebody earlier today, I think, was trying to clear a night owl in summer. Your Rare Rico gets... No. People have the 5th date on Rare Rico, but when they do the 5th date, it fizzles, right? I don't use the Rare Rico. But I thought... I can't tell if you're joking. Alright. We have the Ogre. Sorry, I didn't read the name that said it. And then I realized that you're probably just rage baiting me. We have a vodka. You're always serious. And then Amaro. Okay. So, nope. Oh, wait, no, we have a front runner Mario. Looks like it's another solo front. Is it a bug or is it supposed to be that way? Well, I mean, no, your summer camp training is supposed to cure a condition. Or summer camp rest is supposed to cure a condition. That's like one of the changes that they said would happen. Like, I think the cards, like, maybe we were just wrong. But most likely it's a bug. But the summer camp training, I think, is just straight up a bug. Also, the 5th event from Rare Rico, that's just a straight up bug. You demand carrots? What do you mean? We got a solid 150 carrots. How could you be mad about that? You got a single pull for the maintenance. Well, I think a little too early. I didn't even hit any mid-race. How did I proc Condor's Fury there? Did I bring 2 wit cards even if it's not a front runner ace? I mean, both of my Umas had 2 wit. I think if you don't have I think Taiki, you should run 2 wit cards because she has a 10% growth rate on wit. My Pasa, I ran 2 wit, but maybe I should have replaced one of them for power. But I think just like the scenario itself, it feels really good to have wit cards because you can use the wit cards to generate flames and pass your turn. Because you lose so much energy doing regular trainings that you want to do, you want to save your energy for a good training rather than doing every so often doing poor Unity trainings. But at least that's how I view training in this scenario. Is bringing the wit cards to both generate flames and save your energy for a better turn is just good. Also, obviously restoring energy on wit once they level up. Obviously, I think I probably don't need a power card, but I don't have straight descent, so I have a weaker deck here because I'm using Helios for straight descent, and preferably Mile Corners, straight up Slipstream and stuff. Even if it's a roaming wit, I don't know about roaming wit though. I really like the maybe here Daiwa Scarlet would be better than Marvelous Sunday. Actually, no, I really like Marvelous Sunday here to get me to 40 race bonus. But I really like the high specialty priorities, so they are consistently on wit when you need to pass your turn. Oh yeah, no, I don't. On a long track, no, you cannot wit max. Most likely your deck will be like, you know, just Speed, Stam, and Rico. There's no way. I don't think there's a way to bring in 2 Wit cards to a long. I don't know how frontrunners are going to do it, because there's just no way that angling and scheming is enough for a frontrunner on a long track. Alright, it's my last stream, so I'm not going to remake these rooms. It's a shorter. It's 3,000. Sure, it's 200 meters lower than Gemini, but I mean, you might be able to bring a Wit card if you have really good like inheritances and stuff. They can create a monstrous. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. It's just that like, most of the time, like it's Kitasen Black that allows fronts to be really strong in long tracks. I think just right now there isn't enough stuff in the toolbox for front runners. Obviously, you know, if you face against a jobber lobby, anything can win. But I think like in terms of like meta, without Saiyan Sky Ballroom or Kitasen Black, I think it's just a lot harder. Is 901 power a deal breaker? It's half a mile less. I'd say it's probably like equivalent to like half a length if you don't have 901 power. So you're giving up on half a length for not having 901 power. What's the... is it Kyoto 3000? Is that the next step? Yeah, I just... I don't know, I think it's gonna be really hard for fronts to win the long track. Oh, too early condors. Ooh, Taiki in second doesn't have shooting. Do I pass her at the late race? Ooh, I give her really good shooting for victory. I think I gave her way too good of a shooting for victory. Yeah. The Arima Keenans, yeah, might be more friendly to fronts. Yeah, but then you have to deal with Christmas Ogre. But I definitely think it'd be more friendly to fronts. I think it's just like you have to beat out a Christmas Ogre at the Arima Keenan. That's just unfortunate. I just gave you literally a perfect delayed shooting for victory. And you have one more SR than me, and a level 45 Rico. And mile less on me. Hey, your Taiki's just better than mine. Actually, let me steal it. This is a good Taiki. Is Libra at the Arima? No, Libra's at the... what's the 3000? Kyoto? Kyoto 3000? Kikua show? I think it's a Kikua show. Is that the Kyoto 3000? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We've already seen Callum's, and we've seen Chakalaka, so we're just gonna go straight into the race. What happens if a front runaway at the start is out accelerated by other fronts? Yeah, because like runaways have like almost double the top speed in the opening leg. Like they have so much more top speed. Like you'll see here, like even though Daiwa's in first, like they just generate so much more top speed at the start that like mechanically you cannot catch up with it. Like mechanically a great escape will always be in the front. Like even if you had like 10,000 SP, you can't beat out the top speed that a runaway has. Does double Suzu actually chariot Daiwa? It might delay my shooting proc, which is good. Oh no, I'm gonna pass the Smarrow. Does double Suzu bring Daiwa into second? It doesn't look like it. I think two Suzus actually killed Daiwa Scarlet. Where's... Oh wait, she hit Red Ice, right? That was way too late. Daiwa might be a pipe dream. Dakalaka. I think it's just too inconsistent to... I think it's just too inconsistent to try to hit it near the late race. I mean, obviously there's a dream there. But it's just so hard to... Daiwa is... Oh shit, gotta try. For sure, for sure. Yeah, I think like meta-wise, sorry. Sometimes I gotta like preference it with meta-wise. It's hard. Smart Falcon. Seiyun Sky. Top Gun, pace with head on. No downhill. You have iron on a pace chaser? Oh wait, this is a parent run? What is the stat line? And then we've seen the Vertiz. Very strong Kiseki. I think your Taiki doesn't have Mile less, right? Yeah, but you have a really good Kiseki. I was gonna say you're gonna do 100 stam on on a long track. Is Furious Feet on your left grass or Furious Feet on your left vodka better? Furious Feet on your left vodka because you can borrow Nice Nature Wit rather than Ogre Cap Power. Nice Nature Wit is just a better card than Ogre Cap Power. So a character with Furious Feet will just be stronger. What is wrong with my Taiki? Why is she like stuck in them? What? What is she doing? Okay, tail held high, Mile. Maybe a delayed shooting here? Ah, too far. Fourth place is too far. Oh wait! Furious Feet into Condor's Fury? Yeah. Okay. Wait, I think my Condor... I think my pus is about to fly. Really? That's not enough Excel? I still lose the Kiseki. Oh, I lose to the Smart Falcon too. That was such a good gamble. Dang, a length and a half? Raw power is just so strong. Damn. Yeah, this Kiseki looks really good. Double S 1155 power. Not it's hard to beat. Alright, last race. We've seen both of these. I lost to... Wait. Did you not have a gold ship? I'm misremembering. And we've seen Sora's, the 2 random fronts, but the Taiki shuttle. I don't remember what you... Alright, last race, last race. I've been losing a lot of these. These equals MA2 and pure heart buff are these units better than golds? They're not better than golds. They're 3.5 recovery. Actually, I don't even think U equals MA2 is a 3.5 recovery. Pure heart's a 3.5 on inherit. But the gold is 5.5. Oh wait, are you talking about if you were running Tachyon or if you are running Super Creek? I think Super Creek is better than a gold. Tachyon just got speed attached to it, if I remember correctly. Like it's still a 5.5, but has a target speed increase as well. Ooh. Bourbon and S Mario are just bullying Seiyun out of first. Ooh, a delayed shooting proc? Am I gonna get a delayed shooting proc here? Ooh, might be too delayed. No one. Yeah, no, I lose a lot to cooldown McQueen and Super Creek. I've been losing a lot of long G1s. Yeah, I think I changed my mind. If you get straight descent and head on your Taiki shuttle, I think she's the strongest. like if you get the 2 other gambling excels on top of her ultimate, like she's actually just so strong. Like getting head on and straight descent just feels disgusting on top of the shooting for victory. But I did delay my shooting proc here because I was 5th place and I entered 4th at the late race. But having the guaranteed ult excel for like at least a second plus the 0.2s from these two just feels really strong. Straight descent and head on are both pace chaser only skills. But you have a 1 in 3 chance to generate a pace chaser skill hint from an explosion. And I ran Helios for straight descent because it gives it to you on event 2 or at the end of her event chain. But if you had this in your inspirations, you don't need to run Helios. Like I probably could have gotten away with a 3rd wit or another speed card or something. Straight descent only comes from Helios, I think. Alright, it might come from somewhere else, but Helios guarantees it on her 2nd event chain. So it's like not a hint that you have to look for. And head on, yeah, from an explosion. Because you can roll a sprint, a mile, or a pace hint. So that's where I got head on from. Like out of the 10 explosions I did, I bought head on from it. Maybe actually I don't think any actually no, pace chaser corners came from it and head on came from it. The other 8s were useless hints, but I got 2 hints out of the 10 explosions I did this run for that I could pick up. Okay, well, yeah, I still maybe I don't know. I didn't want to rate Taiki S tier because she doesn't have her 5-second ult duration, so like her ult isn't that long, but she's just so easy to build. Like I think shooting for victory is like the least thing to consider when building Taiki. Like I think it's the 20% speed, 10% wit, the 2-mile skills that she comes with, and the fact that when you do explosions, you only have a 1 in 3 chance. You have a 2 out of 3 chance to hit a mile or a pace skill. Like, I think Taiki is just so easy to build that because you can cram out so many runs on her that are consistently good, like you'll eventually just high roll into a really good Taiki. And like the shooting for victory is like obviously it's good, but I think just like a culmination of all the things on Taiki just makes her so consistent for the CM. Because I did say I disagreed with the S tier ranking that people had her at. Like I said, like she was like high A. But I think I am gonna reevaluate that. Like she's just, I did that in one run, right? I didn't buy any of her golds, and I did this. Like I low rolled this Taiki as well. I tanked 3 mood downs after summer, and I didn't date Rico until halfway through classic year. So like my speed and my stam are just lower than what it should be. Like this wasn't even that high roll of a run, and it's not even that great of a deck. So yeah, I definitely think Taiki's just so easy to build that she's gonna be very strong. Anyways, I think that's about it for. Okay. Dude, these stickers are so nice. Sorry, I was about to end the stream, but I was redoing the favorite system. These stickers are so nice. Like, you have the different shoes for the different distances. I used the cake for aces. I still gotta fix all these. But yeah, the new sticker system is really nice, especially since you can filter it based on the stickers. So like, if I only want to look at my medium parents, I can click medium. I think ease of building is something people consider more in their rankings recently. Yeah. I just think that like the rhetoric was passed around that Taiki's unique was really good. I mean, it's like, it's fine. But I definitely think it's like the rest of her kit makes her super strong. So I definitely now agree that Taiki is S tier because of her kit is just so easy to build for CM5. But anyways, yeah, that's gonna do it for today's stream. I might stream tomorrow. I'm not solid on that. I wanted to do a lot more today just so like you guys can, especially like people who haven't built aces yet, just so you have a direction of what to build. Spend my 40k on Fuku Hitaru Wit. Yeah, but hopefully like you can see like, I mean, Taiki I think is just really consistent. If you own her, it might be worth building her. But I really hope that... I think it's still kind of hard to build because, you know, a lot of the cards still don't work. Like, a lot of people are banking on the rare Rico being buffed, Groundworks from Smart Falcon, and things like that. But hopefully this gives a direction on what to build your team if you haven't built it already. Yeah. Anyways, thank you guys all for watching. I am going to go eat dinner. Bye-bye.